Hi, this is Maria Aguilar, and this is the EDSU 534 Flip Classroom. And the topic for today is calculating your nutrition. The objectives are students will learn their BMI formula, students will learn how to calculate the BMI formula, students will learn the calorie intake formula, students will also learn how to calculate calorie intake, and the BMI and calorie intake is important. Here we have also the math standards. As you can see, we will be using all of them in this lesson. Next, essential question. Our essential question is, how does our BMI and calorie intake affect our nutrition? And now, what does BMI stand for and what is the formula? BMI stands for Body Mass Index. The BMI measures the body fat by using your weight and height. And here we are going to see the BMI formula. The BMI formula for USA is 703 times the weight divided by the height squared. So in this case, we have to square the height. This is a very important thing to do in order to get the formula correct. Next, we have why is our BMI important? Knowing your BMI can help you know your level of fat to know in what category you stand. And this helps the doctors determine if you are close to getting a chronic disease. Knowing your BMI can help you have a healthy life because it can help you decide if you are having a healthy nutrition or if you need to change your eating habits. And now we see the category list. We see the numbers that need to go under underweight, normal, overweight, and obese. Next, we have an example. So, for example, if a person weighs 150 pounds and has a height of 64 inches, what is their BMI? So, write down what you know. So, we know that the weight is 150 pounds, the height is 64 inches. Now, we put the values in the formula. So, 150 divided by the height, which is 64, and we square it. Remember, that is a very important step. Divide all that by 703, that gives us 25.74. Now we look at the categories and determine where this person stands. So 25.74 is overweight. So by looking at this chart, we can see that the person is overweight and therefore this person should change their calorie intake and nutrition. Example number 2. What is the BMI of a person who weighs 175 and has a height of 70 inches? So we're going to do the same steps. First, we will write what we know. We know the weight, 175 pounds, the height, 70 inches. Next, put the values in the formula. 175 divided by 70 squared, or 70 times 70 times 703. That gives us 25.11. And under what category does this person belong? And by looking at the chart, we know that it's also overweight. Please click on the links below and watch the videos in order to review the information more and to be prepared for the quizzes and assignments. Next, we have calorie count or calorie intake. Knowing how many calories our body needs in order to function properly is very important. Therefore, by knowing how many calories should we intake can help us maintain a better nutrition and health. Calorie count formulas. In order to know how many calories a person should have per day, it is important to look at the age and gender. By knowing how many calories to consume, it can help a person maintain themselves healthier. So here we have the formulas. We see that females has its own category and males has its own category for formulas. So we see the age range and then the formulas. Next, we will have an example. So what is a calorie intake for a woman who is 19 years old and weighs 130 pounds or 58.967 kilograms? Since it's a female and she is 19 years old, we are going to use this formula. Age, so we're going to look at the range, age 18 to 29 because that's the age range that this woman falls into. And then this is the formula, 14.7 times the weight in kilograms, which is given, plus 496. Second, we will apply the values to the formula. So we go ahead and apply the values. Remember, we have to use order of operations. So first we're going to multiply and then we are going to add. So first we multiply 14.7 times 58.967, and then we add 496. So we solve, and our answer is 1,362.8149 calories. This means that in order for this woman to maintain a healthy body weight, she needs to consume about 1,362.8 calories per day, right? Next, we have example number 2. What is the calorie intake of a 27-year-old man who weighs 175 pounds or 79.3787 kilograms? So first we're going to do the same steps. We look for the formula according to the age and gender. Therefore, we will use this formula, which is we look at the category age 18 to 29 years. Remember, this time we're doing a male, so we have to look for the male formula. And it says that we multiply 15.3 times the weight in kilograms, which is given, plus 679. So second, apply the known value to the formula. So 15.3 times 79.3787 kilograms plus 679. Remember, order of operations, we go ahead and do multiplication first and then addition. So once we solve, we get 1,893.49411. Therefore, this means that this man should intake about 1,893.50 calories per day in order to maintain a healthy body weight. Please click on the links below and read the information in order to be prepared for the assignments and quiz. So here are some links. Go ahead and click on them or copy them onto your computer so you can get more information. This will help you with get prepared for the next assignments. Thanks for watching. For more information, see my Edmodo where you can read other articles. And there's my link. Go ahead and put it into your computer. Thank you.